Hi, everybody. It's Linda G. Oh my goodness. This world's going crazy. First of all, what's happening in Washington, and we'll talk about that in a minute, but between Mel getting sick, by the way, I heard from him this morning, our psychic, Mel Doerr. He's in the hospital, but he had I had another friend that had a hole caused from his colon that put him in an infection, but he had cancer too, so he didn't make it. But it's very dangerous. So Mel's been on these antibiotics, and he's feeling better today. He just wants to send everybody his love. Um, I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to post his Venmo in case anybody wants to give $5 and do a little. Hope you're feeling better, Mel, because he's always very generous to anyone that puts anything up. So some of you may want that. It's Mel-Doerr, Doerr. You'll see his picture in a blue shirt, but I'll put it on the bottom of this. And so today's my son, my baby's birthday. He turns 30 today. He was born in the morning via cesarean section, 10 pounds, 1 ounce. And when he came out, he had a gruff cry. It's like the demon. Hold on. So I went down to get his birthday cake, and I have my dry cleaners receipt right next to Safeway, a few doors down. And I'm going up, and I see a wooden board on the cleaners. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I wonder what's going on. And there's signs, and it's closed. So I go up and read the sign, and it said, due to a fire on our roof, we are unable to open. And I was like, holy cow. I kind of looked in the window, and even the window was black, you know. And with these rings, we've been having horrible rings. And I'm thinking my three pieces in there with two Johnny Wash shirts, those run $300. How much you want to bet it's ruined? But I wrote them anyway and asked them if they could tell me what's going on. But while I was standing there trying to look through the window, the firemen's has walked up. I thought, oh, they probably want my autograph. They know who I am. And I said, what the heck? I wonder if all the clothes were ruined. And they said, well, we weren't at the fire. We're just coming to see the damage. I said, oh, okay. So very nice firemen's. And then I went and got my son's cake. I always call him the baby. He hates that. I'm not, he's 30 years old. He's a man. So my nephew's coming over, and they're going to have a little soiree with pizza and salad. So they should have a good time. Oh, and then last night, my sink backs. I just paid like $400 for a sink back where they had put in this special thing outside my kitchen so they could open it up. It goes outside, and they run these things through it, and cleared it up. And they said, you probably don't need this, but every couple of years. So I said, yes, put me on the list to make sure I have it. That thing's backed up again. So my son said it's more than likely the pipes. Damn, never. And that's thousands of dollars. They talked about something a couple of years ago they could put in that encircles the pipes like it's another pipe, but it'll help prevent the tree roots and stuff. But anyway, so he's coming by noon. I wasn't able to load my dishwasher or anything because I'm waiting on him. So even cooking breakfast this morning, I had all kinds of goodies to cook, and I can't because I don't want things to get dirty because it's already packed full of dishes out there. I was just going out to clean my dishes, and I noticed this other side was coming up with water. I thought, what the? And it's clogged. We even got those things. And my son got a water pressure thing, Westinghouse. He's very particular about, Mom, you got to be careful when using this. I was that old, and I go up, what? But anyway, but he said you can get an extension on it. That's like what the plumbers have. And he can open that thing outside and just wind it up. So I'm ordering one of those. Don't hurt. Could save a little money until I'm able to afford to for the plumbing. If it isn't one thing, it's something else, you guys. Ain't that the truth? Did I tell you that my new shed, they hadn't put the little things to make sure it breathes, and the first day it was filled full of mildew. But he came out and fixed it, and they cleaned it up really good. But anyway, so enough about me. What do you think of me? So anyway, today's my son's birthday, so it's a special day today. 10 pounds, 1 ounce. And I had a C-section, but I remember being in a lot of pain because that was my third child. Jacob was 9 pounds, 1 ounce. And they both look like little Indians. Swear to God, they had the black hair and they made that noise like they was Comanche Indians. And then they got lighter. It's really weird. So anyway, and then, you can't, Jeffrey he doesn't, when you ask him what he wants, he's not really attuned to wanting anything because he has everything. And but I was able to talk him into letting me order a couple of things. And then I was going to try to hide it so I could wrap it for his birthday today. And he said, "Mom, he watches my Amazon. Did you get my items?" "Yeah." "Why? You don't want me to wrap?" "No, he doesn't want it wrapped. He don't like you singing happy birthday. So you just give him the cake and cut it and move on. They're having pizza and salad, so it'll be an easy day for me. Okay, you guys. So I wanted to come on, and Mel sends his love. Um, thank you all. I'll tell you, those prayers work because I know he won't mind. I told you guys, but he's passing gas. Very good sign. The doctor said that's a very good sign. And a little diarrhea. So it's probably I've heard these things can heal up quite nicely. So he won't have to have a surgery and have to have a stoma put in. I know he's not looking forward to that because he knows I'll tease the hell out of him. But anyway, so Gary's with him all the time. If I wasn't so booked and I have to go to Arizona on Friday, I would be flying out there to be with him. But being that if he really got bad, then I would just tell my friends I can't come out to Arizona. But he's hanging in there, so he's going to be okay. Okay, you guys. So yeah. So here we go. I wonder how much money I have to drop today for the plumbing. Anyway, but they made a date. This plumber I use, if you belong with them, they will come on weekends and not charge anymore. So thank you. Okay. So let's take a look, see of where we're going to go. On Sunday, I'm going to do prayers for Mel, and 13 people died in Missouri from tornadoes. A whole bunch of other places have hit. Oklahoma's going through a hell of a time. People are losing their homes in wildfires in Oklahoma. So we need to really, when you get a minute, just a minute, take a deep breath and ask the realm, please send the angels straight to these poor people that are struggling. We're struggling enough. I know Trump ordered a whole bunch of eggs from Sweden or someplace, and he just bragged that the price of eggs went down 35%. You can't, here's the thing, you can't trust. Did you guys know people like that when you were young? We used to have a couple of neighbors and stuff um, that lie while breathing. They just lie about things. And you could never trust what they tell you, um, which was kind of sad. But yeah, there's been a lot of people like that. Okay, so there's a nice little prayer I just got. Fox News anchor Jesse Waters says he's offended by Canadians not wanting to be joined with Canada. That's not, but joined with America. That's not going to happen. Let's take a look at that. And the prayer is, but I say to you, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use you and persecute you. And that's a lot of people dealing with the Trumpster. So as terrible as it is, you guys put the white light around them and say, you have no power here. Satan, stand behind me. Okay, so we pray for the people who've been injured, angels of light and mercy. I take a deep breath, breathe it out in this terrible, and more is coming, you guys, with these tornadoes. This is the end of it. There's so much coming up. And in the meantime, guess where he went? To Mar-a-Lago. And there's a picture of him with Elon's son, the one that told him, you're nobody. He's babysitting him, taking him to the helicopter. The kid is cute, you have to admit. He's just a little pipsqueak and he's cute. But then Elon was mad at a judge for telling him you got to give the money back. And what did he do? He says, well, they all should be impeached. And then he posted the picture of the judge's daughter for everybody to know, but not everybody's going to be pro Elon. People aren't going to be pro Trump and Elon like it was before. In fact, did you see the horrible things that are being said to not only the Republicans but the like Schumer and stuff, death threats and stuff like that. So some people, I think it's military. I really do. So the military showed up. I thought there would be a little more going on. Maybe we still have till tomorrow. Um, Also, I said that the we may shut down the government for a couple of days, but it was initially a no-go. Remember that? Even Schumer announced we're not going to help them. It's a no-go. But I didn't go off that. Energetically, the card said a delay, and then boom, they opened it up. So what happened is they agreed. And maybe their reasoning is right. I still have trouble understanding what exactly that's about. But people don't want anyone to work with them, period. They do not want you helping the Republicans at all. So that's where the curse is. They may lose their seats. I'm telling you right now. I can take a look at it, but um, tell me about the budget. So this lasts till September. They really honestly are saying if they hadn't done this, that they would do worse when there was no budget, that they're just biting at the bit. I think Schumer got some sort of inside information and he knows what they're doing. But Schumer has money. Let me remind you, a lot of these people are millionaires, and they weren't millionaires when they came into office. So really, I trust people more like AOC and people who they're not making billions. So maybe about this, but the other thing that the guide said is that Putin was not going to um, come up with a conclusion with the Ukraine. I don't care how much Trump talks to him. He's just playing him. He could care less. And yeah, he can't join so and so. He can't join this or that. It's like, no, he can do what he wants. But look at the first card that shows up, the Tower, crossed by the Ten of Cups. So people are real upset right now, but the calmness that's coming is going to be good. There's a lot of disappointment here, you guys. Um, this is what I heard, and I could be wrong. But I heard that the judges are saying, that one judge was furious. He's telling the attorney, so why aren't your people here? Why aren't Elon and Doge here so they can tell me exactly what's going on? They're not here because it's a farce, because they're lying and they don't want to be found out that they're lying. That's what it is. But I do feel that this judge, this is what I heard, I could be wrong, entertainment purposes only. I do feel like this judge just may, if he managed to get him in, but I feel they're too afraid to come in, he would have them arrested and taken into jail for lying, basically, fibbing to the court. So things will pan out okay, but they are going to try to rip us off more than likely. In fact, Trump going to Mar-a-Lago with that young boy in that helicopter cost enough money to take care of Social Security recipients for, I can't remember how long they said. They like to compare that way, but he doesn't care. I was watching this video on Nebraska, and Nebraska, they loved their Trump so bad. They wanted their 5 electoral votes. Sometimes they do a different method. So 4 was going to Trump, 1 was going to Vice President Harris, and they were trying desperately to make sure Trump got all 5. And somehow or the other, it didn't work out. But these people effed around and found out, and it's very sad because it's interesting. I don't think they truly understood. Well, they said he's getting rid of the Mexicans, just the bad ones. He's not getting rid of the good ones that help us kill the cows and they're the biggest distributor of popcorn. They do, and now they have nobody. And a lot of these people left before even Trump was in. They packed their bags and went to Colorado or California. It was a beautiful thing. But they were totally shocked. And now they're going in their coffers trying to figure out how to come up with some money. But listen, they're not the only ones that are going to pay. It's going to be America because they are one of the largest beef distributors, corn, soy, and we'll suffer. We'll suffer. I don't know if they were sending, I'm sure they were to China and stuff. I don't know if there's cancellation of orders, but it's a beautiful thing. And you know who sold their soul is Marco Rubio. He's flatline. Have you guys seen his face? He's flatline. Okay, so now I'm sure you guys just like, okay, Linda, let's get some information. Let's get some. Okay, so I asked about the budget. Horrible, but outcome is good. Okay, so whatever they're pulling, I still feel them trying to pull one on Social Security, but that is, you think the vets are bad. The Social Security is going to be really bad too. People will fight, and they're not listening to the judges, and they're doing cruel things like posting the daughter's face. And these judges are like, he may do a judge that don't play. He got pretty nice judges that allow him to do that kind of stuff, but he's going to get a judge that may have some friends. You know what I'm saying? I still see Elon having to run. Now, apparently that satellite went up to get those people. Notice how they're not talking about it on the news. It's only because they don't want, just in case something happens, they can stifle it. But I still feel, I don't know if it's with this, I feel something where like another blow up or people get hurt and then he's got to run. Run, Elon, run. Okay, here we go. You know what they're hoping? I just saw Mike Johnson. They're hoping that they can steal the midterms. Like Elon will figure it out, but I don't see Elon around during the midterms. Okay, so the budget. Let me do with my predictions then. Let's get a quick oversee. The budget. I looked on my regular Morgan Greer cards. Taken by force. Is that us? Classified knowledge. Taken by force and classified knowledge. Is that Elon taken by force, or is that going in and taking by force informations? Somebody just said yes. And so what's the outcome? What's the outcome? What is the outcome? Let's see what it says. Worldwide Earth. We're going to go through a lot of, I see a volcano, good sized volcano eruption. I see some earthquake. I see tornadoes. I see hurricanes. And I think the Earth is just sick and tired of playing around. Somebody just said, we are here for you energetically, like an angel of light and mercy is saying, we are here for you. Who is it? I just got my new one here. This is Saint Gabriel. We are here for you. The trumpets are blaring. We are here for you. So, whoa. Okay. We are going to get some terrorist stuff. Entertainment purposes only. Again, I keep feeling like a train or something with, and I feel it might be Putin behind closed doors, but maybe he's working with Iran. Did you see Trump just put like Afghanistan Iranians and nobody can come to this country? He's got a big list. Oh, the dentist wishing Jeffrey a happy birthday. I know he's laying up waiting for that. I see Putin behind some. Putin's going to be running for his life. I don't know how many times I can say that, but rest assured, surprise attack, surprise attack. Something's going to happen. Explosive situation, lies and deception, fake news. Does Trump cause this surprise attack to make himself look better? His numbers are falling greatly. Yeah, he thinks he's the royal family. Trump's in bad health, I'm going to tell you right now. Consequences, damage done. Duties kept quiet. Big news. Big news. That would be the traitor. That would be the part where they say you're no longer president. This is probably, I mean, I'm reading this now, but let's keep an eye out towards the midterm because this is probably where the everybody, even the red states, are voting blue. They get a chance to make this guy pay. They're going to say you're a traitor. Get out. He's sick too. He's really sick. Okay. So I wanted to look at Canada. Canada's not going to be the United States. And if we dare go into Panama or Greenland with military, all the other countries are coming in. Oh, hell no. No. So maybe this explosion or attack is even something like we try to come in behind closed doors. Did you hear there's a French nuke submarine sitting outside waiting on us? It's terrible, but this is what we've come to. You can't trust him as far as he can throw. And these poor Nebraskans are figuring out, and places, other people. Wait till these Missouri people are needing money to rebuild. And Louisiana, Johnson's from Louisiana. What's he do for his constituents? They're not going to do any more meet and greets. It's a pretty bad sight, you guys. Pretty bad. So, what else do you want us to know? Just give me something. Sorry, I read on the same thing again, but I'll On Monday, I'll do a show that would have been with Mel, but I'm sure he'll still be in recovery. And you guys can ask me questions. Tomorrow is at 12 noon is my pick a card for my members. Look at the thing because it shows the alphabet that I'm doing. And I'm going to do prayers tomorrow. I'll announce it. I'll have to tell you guys. But I'll probably do prayers after pick a card. So let's do one or two for the prayers. And if you want to submit a prayer, you write Grindle9103@gmail.com. And in the subject line, put prayers. Okay, here we go. Here we go. A business tycoon is what you want us to know with fake news. That sounds like Elon. His Tesla stock's still going to fall. I see a lot of news on the stock market. I see, went up for a second and it's going to go back down. Replace or exchange. Good outcome. Surveillance record. What's happening? Someone is compromised and harmful. I think our credit rating is going to be downgraded too. Something to do with finances. Let me look at my Morgan Greer. I'm not seeing the explosion happening this coming week. Give me something for this coming week. Yeah, Friday I'm going to meet my buddies and we're going to go to the OK Corral. News, speculation. There's a particular woman that's yapping away that somebody wants to get rid of. I wonder if that's Pam Bondi. The wishes are upside down. Russia is not doing very well. Money's upside down. The fool, the demon in the house. Someone of significance will probably pass away this week. I had been feeling like the Ides of March for the Pope, but he's been doing good. But he's been so sick and his elderly that something could happen. But I don't think it's someone beloved. I think it's someone. Did you see how many Democrats have died in the House? But it's Republicans' turn too. Let me just ask. I'm curious. Okay, then I'll let you guys go. Light of mercy. You said there's an ending. Okay. What is the ending about? What is the ending about? What is the ending about? The Hierophant, the ways, the proper ways. Could be somebody that worked vigorously for the law. Um, could be a male. I see people upset. So it's not really good news. It's definitely a male. Or here's this woman again. Um, Nine of Cups and the hopes, dreams, and wishes. As sad as it is, there's happiness to it, which is weird. There's two men and a woman, and I'm not picking up exactly who is the one that passes next week. It's somebody, a politician in the government. Okay. It's a politician in the government. So someone but there's no tower and stuff. It feels like it's natural, or if they die of natural causes. That's what I'm getting. But it's a surprise. It's a surprise. Okay, you guys, I love you all a lot. And I'll post on my video how to send a couple of dimes to Mel because he can't work now. And I find him to be a very generous person. So um, if you can send something, that'd be great. Okay. Thank you so much. I love you all. Cheers.